everybody. It's Jeff and Justin, the Frustrated Rockstars, back in our home base.
Yes, that's right. I forgot. It's a homecoming of sorts.
It's On the Rocks Tavern in Sandy Springs, Georgia, which was closed for a couple of months.
Sure.
And,
under construction.
Reopening is more of a rock bar. I don't know if you can hear it, but we have Wasp on in the background, which is right up our alley.
Fantastic.
By the way, hey, congratulations. Today is our 2-month anniversary of the podcast. The first one, reunion tours, we did 2 months ago today.
2 months ago today. Today.
So, and we are rolling.
Should we share our success? I mean, we've gotten a lot of hits.
We've got hits. We've got subscribers.
We really appreciate you guys coming out and loving what we're doing.
And love the feedback, too. You can comment anywhere. Yes. YouTube, MySpace. You can leave some feedback on the iTunes and Zune if you're subscribing.
Yeah. We try to answer all the emails.
Yeah, we do. We don't try. We do.
Yeah. Actually, we haven't missed one.
Yeah. So, FrustratedRockstars.com.
Any comments you want.
Yeah. We love it. So, you had something that you wanted to show us tonight.
Today, it's kind of like the end of the Star Wars series. Remember the very last scene? Well, he doesn't watch Star Wars movies.
No.
But the very last
rock
scene.
And roll.
You go see Star Wars. There's certain movies you just see, like Jaws. You can't not have seen Jaws or The Godfather. But that's, somebody else's podcast.
Yeah, we don't do movies. We do rock and roll. So don't.
But anyway, just like at the end of the Star Wars movies, it's the Return of the Hat.
The Return of the Hat.
Now, Jeff, you want to tell him about my hat?
He has been known for wearing a, is it a beret?
I don't know what it is. I would call it a beret, I guess.
I don't know.
They actually technically call it a page boy hat. Page boy hat. It's very Brian Johnson, if you will.
Well, yeah, but you used to not wear it. The old one you didn't wear like Brian Johnson.
No, I wore it to the back, but sometimes to the front. But when Jeff and I met, it was kind of my signature
all
look.
The time. And we wanted to continue that with this podcast.
Yeah.
Which brings us to our topic for tonight's show is the...
we figured as an anniversary topic, the Return of the Hat. Why not talk about some of the most famous hats in music history? And there's been a lot of hats that have really made an impact.
You think it's not. You think it's like, oh, no, what are you talking about? Hats. You mentioned the great one, Brian Johnson.
Right, Brian Johnson.
I've never seen him without it.
Whenever you mention AC/DC, everybody talks about Angus Young dressing as a schoolboy outfit, which he did, by the way, because when he grew up, he practiced after school, and he got so comfortable wearing that when he played guitar, he couldn't play guitar without it, by the way, in case you didn't know
That's why it started.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he started, when AC/DC hit, he was like 17.
But he has always worn that, and that's because when he learned how to play guitar, he was always after school when he was dressed in a uniform.
Okay.
Little fun fact. But that Brian Johnson hat, I like it. It's like a blue collar look. He always wears like the t-shirt with that look.
Right.
That with Angus doing his thing running around, I think was always really kind of a cool... I'm not saying the hat did anything. It didn't sell records.
No, but it helped with somewhat of an image. And, let's face it, there is an image element involved with rock and roll.
Slash comes to mind.
That's probably, I think, the most iconic, the most popular is the top hat.
Yeah.
Slash wears. I mean, when you think of every Guns N' Roses logo or picture, that hat's in it.
All right, another hat that nobody will think of.
What?
And this is a goofy one, but they were big. Captain and Tennille.
They were very big, and it goes along with the whole. That was the whole package.
That was
the captain.
Hot chick and this guy called Captain who never said anything.
Yep.
He was the forget me for not knowing. It was like the Carpenters. It was Karen Carpenter.
They were married.
Yeah, but
the Carpenters were brother and sister. No. Captain and Tennille were
married,
and they still are married to this day.
Really?
How sweet!
I didn't know
that. Yeah.
Love will keep us together. That's a good song.
And it
do it to me one more time.
Yeah, and he does it.
So that's another
hat, right? I thought of some.
What? Please.
On my own.
Please.
Stevie Ray Vaughn.
Nice.
Now, he doesn't wear a cowboy hat.
No.
It's some kind of other kind of like...
ranchero-looking hat.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called. But, again, he's a guy... Can you picture Stevie Ray Vaughan without it?
I picture him with that. He always has like album covers where it's like here, and he's got the little goatee, and then he's got like the
poncho.
The poncho. Is that what that's called?
Oh yeah,
that's how I picture Stevie Ray
Vaughan. That's the
Vaughan.
cover of
Pride and Joy.
What's the name of that?
The Wind.
No, it's Stevie Ray Vaughan.
What's that one album called? Texas.
No, Texas Flood.
Yeah, Texas Flood. That's a good record. Nice pull. That's good. How about Hank Williams Sr.? He really started the whole I'm a country singer, I need to have a cowboy hat.
Was he the first to wear the cowboy hat?
There's probably some guy in 1897 who's the first.
Right.
I think he was the first country singer to start. Yeah, well, he was a huge star.
Right, but he was the first one.
I think after him, you had to have a hat.
Everyone followed him, basically. Everyone.
In fact, after Garth Brooks, all the new country acts that came up in his wake, the Clint Blacks, the
traditional is how they classify them in country circles.
Well, they were called hat acts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was like the name because you throw a hat on a good-looking pop guy, put a steel guitar and a fiddle in there, and you have, bam, you've got a country star.
That's kind of how it is now. Get the winner from American Idol and make them sing country songs.
Yeah, but there's a whole new with the Keith Urban. I mean, it's almost like you can almost wear like a bowling shirt now and have a goatee and be a country star. You don't have to have the hat and the tight jeans and the ma'am and all that.
Right. Well, you can refer to the Is Country the New Rock podcast, which is up at one of our many illustrious topics that we like to discuss. But
the Frustrated Rockstars in history had a hat.
Well, this is soon to be. But, it's not quite the original Justin hat.
I looked everywhere.
We are working on it. The wheels are in motion, but for now, I like the return of the hat.
The return of the hat. It's a little, you got to update.
Yeah.
It's been 10 years.
Yeah. Now here's another one. Yeah, this is another kind of crazy one, or a little goofy one.
Give me that one.
I don't know, Mike D or MCA, the Beastie Boys hats. They used to wear the rugged, like the baseball caps, bent.
Yeah, but they could have easily worn a hood, and they didn't start any kind of fashion trend in the country. If you're going to go like that, I would have to say LL Cool J's Kangol.
Oh, yeah.
Was
he the first to do that? I don't think he was the first to do that.
Again, there might have been
some dude in Brooklyn did it,
MC beating it.
Right, but yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, LL Cool J's Kangol.
LL Cool J's Kangol was synonymous with 80s rap music to this day.
Yes.
In fact, if you were doing like a 80s rap tribute album, you could have a simple white cover with a red Kangol on it.
And that would be it.
And that would be indicative.
Oh, and that would make Kool Mo D so mad.
Kool Mo D had a Kangol, but he had the flat one.
Right, he like that.
Yeah, but he looked like he was going to play like a shuffleboard at Del Boca Vista.
He had to come up with something different than LO because they were the big rival. In fact, remember on the cover of the Kool Mo D album, his Jeep is running over a Kangol.
How You Like Me Now?
Yeah.
And that makes me think.
Yeah, we do some hip hop.
Yeah, sure. Well, especially the old school we grew up with. Run DMC had those black derbies.
Yeah.
But again, it didn't really. Their
thing is the Adidas. That's their fashion statement, hands down.
But they did all have those little Jam Master J, little black derby hats.
Yeah.
So basically, you don't think about hats a lot, but there really have been a lot of hats that are, I think part of Slash for sure.
Yeah, that
hat made Slash.
That's the biggest one.
I mean, obviously he's a great player, but I think that hat really made Slash in terms of people. He was, like you said, iconic. Perfect
but
word.
No one went out and started wearing the Slash hats.
No.
But I think probably more of the hip hop artists, people wore hats.
Right.
That they wore, like the Kangols and the whatever. In fact, I used to wear my hat a little bit to the side, like Flava Flav, in 1988. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. If you want to put that on Front Street, that's fine. I would not have said it. And I'm sure we're missing a bunch. If you guys think of some great hats in rock and roll history, you can send them to us at
FrustratedRockstars.com. Actually, info@FrustratedRockstars.com. But the link is on the website. And of course, you can make comments on the YouTube page or the MySpace page or in iTunes. Yeah, we respond to it all. We love your feedback.
Please.
Keep it coming. We'll catch you next time.
All right.
Hello, everybody. We are back. It's Jeff. Oh, that'll be a good one.